Vegan Gary here, and I'm here to testify today that I'm sick. That's right. I know it's hard to believe because I've been I've been a vegan for 20 years now, and I rarely get sick. Back in the 2001s, I guess, I was only getting sick every 5 or 6 years. Since I went vegan 20 years ago, my sicknesses have gotten fewer and less severe, and I only get a cold. That's all I'd ever get. I have not had the flu in like 30 years. For instance, I can recall the years where they happened. Let's see. Well, 2004, and then, yeah, so I guess late 90s I got sick. And forward, I didn't get sick again till maybe 2010. By that time I had been raw. I went raw in 2008. And so that cold was really light. And that's a point I want to bring up. I started to take, for about 10 years I was taking pride in the fact that I almost never get sick. And I thought it was going to go from 6 to almost nothing. Never again. But well, I don't think it works that way. I think getting sick is still really light, far between. And so I figured, since I'm making videos now, I should be upfront, like I always say I am, and actually make a video about it. And instead of, pretending that we all have perfect health, all of us raw vegans, just everything's perfect. We have the standard to uphold, we have to be so much better, just, how that goes. You see a lot in videos, they'll say, look, this raw vegan diet has made me in perfect health. Look at my glowing skin. Look at my eyes. It's still normal to get sick because there's all sorts of reasons to get sick. I can think of a bunch of things that might have caused me to get sick. There was a windstorm here in California. You may have heard about it on the news. It's just all over the place. And it stirs up a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going around. And I got hit by a big dust storm. I was out on my bike and the dust hit me. That was a few days before I got sick. One of the points of this video is to point out that even though I'm sick, I started with a sore throat. That only lasted 2 days. It was pretty light. I can still function pretty well. For instance, I'm making this video, and I made a video a couple of days ago while I had the sore throat. Maybe 17 years, I have just not had a severe cold. I haven't had a flu. Even when I get sick, it's really light. And I can carry on pretty well. And even when I'm sick, look at my glowing skin. Look at my eyes. And my sense of humor is still great. Possibly because I'm sick, or probably because I'm eating super light, I'm getting less sleep. And I don't know if that's okay, but I got like 4.5 hours last night. I feel just fine. Speaking of diet, let's see. As soon as I got sick, I went fully raw, which I had planned to do within days anyway. I go back and forth every few months. I've been eating nothing but fruit and vegetables now for 3 days. I just juiced some citrus. Here's the foods I'll be eating over the next couple of days. I was just thinking, I haven't really proven I'm sick. That's funny. That health conscious person making a video. I want to prove I'm sick. If I can prove it, it would be by having a look at my throat. So look at my throat. Also look at my tongue. So the way I view sickness is I don't believe that a light sickness means you're, because I believe in the theory that cold symptoms and maybe other symptoms are simply symptoms of detox, not a disease or a virus. I believe that when a person gets infected, that their body shifts into detox mode and it's got to clean things up. And maybe the reason why the person got infected is because the body was so clogged up with those toxins. And yeah, I believe I was pretty toxic. Yeah, I mentioned it 2 videos ago. I still need to detox a lot. I mentioned that. Because I haven't been feeling so good. Problem sleeping, fatigue still. Sleeping too late, which I've been doing since way back, over 20 years ago. I really messed myself up with that. So, you can't just go raw vegan and just fix all that, because it's not connected. So I think I basically got sick because I was in a vulnerable state, low on sleep for years probably. And these days when I get sick, I think that I'm getting healthier because of that, because I'm detoxing real fast. And sure enough, over the last 15 years, after I'm sick, I feel much better than I did before. And I seem to get healthier as I'm getting older. I'm going to feel good afterwards. I wasn't feeling so good before. Now life's just going to open up more. So that's a reminder that when something that society puts a negative connotation on, doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It could be a good thing when things happen. Like almost everything happens for a reason. It's so that things can get better in the future. So there's your motivation for today from a sick vegan. See you in a few days.